Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another West Coast Wednesday right here on Prospector Radio. It's April 3rd. It finally feels like springtime out there a little bit. And you know who's here with me tonight. As always, I got some of the crew here. First off, we got Miss Kathleen Biffle with us. What's going on, Kathleen?
Ooh, I get to be first.
Yeah, I know, right? It's unusual because usually it's Rich.
You ain't first, you're last.
That's right.
Shake and bake.
Goo NASCAR. What's going on, Kathleen?
Oh, good. You know, just it's hump day, and this week has just been crazy. So just to remind everybody, no news tonight.
Right.
But we do have a guest tonight. So it'll be the Arizona treasure hunter, Cody Drake.
Oh, cool.
And after we get through the introductions, it'll be interesting to talk to him.
Yeah, exactly. I want to find out more about this Cody Drake.
It kind of goes hand in hand with what I went over last week with my extended fun facts. So if you guys are listening and paying attention, you'll kind of see a common theme here.
Oh.
So it'll be interesting.
Oh, awesome. All right. What was that sound?
Can you hear me?
No, yeah, I was hearing it sound like typing.
Yeah, that's Chad.
Oh.
I was not
you
typing.
Were typing.
I said hi. Hi, Jared.
He was like pounding on the
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it sounded like. I'm like, what in the world? Oh, man. So it's been a good week so far, Kathleen? Or
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Weather has been great.
It's definitely improving, right?
Yes, it was like 61 degrees today.
Oh, it got warmer there than it did here then.
I actually broke a sweat.
Oh, man, jeez. It definitely got warmer there. Now,
Yeah.
I know this weekend they're saying 70, like Sunday and Monday.
I'm totally getting in the water. I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to rain, but that's no big deal, right?
That's not.
It might just be sprinkling and 70 and sunshine and, yeah.
Chad just gave me this look like, I don't think so.
Yeah, but then I swear I seen something about snow Thursday.
No.
I swear to God I did. I'm like, really?
Say such things.
It just won't stop. You know?
I don't know what we're going to do this weekend. Honestly, it's still in the air.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping that we get some kind of prospecting in. Whether we're dredging, if it's warm enough.
Right.
It's still chilly, and I don't want to be fully submerged.
No, because you know that water's ice cold.
You know, I'll get in, maybe do some long arming, but I don't want to go underwater right now.
No, not yet. It's right. Even though it's warm, that water's
Well,
still.
I don't have a hood, so we've got to work on getting.
No, you don't. You don't have a hood?
No.
I thought you did.
No.
Oh, geez, you gotta get.
That's a must-have.
Yeah, because you're gonna need it for Alaska anyway, ain't you?
Oh yeah. I mean, my ears are just getting cold thinking about it.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize it until we were in North Carolina. And it was, fall, so it was chilly. The water got cold.
Oh yeah.
Outside water was nice and warm, but
yeah,
I could not get my core temperature up after that first day.
Yeah, that water was.
Then I got sick.
Yep. Yeah, you got to get one. You definitely need a hood.
Yeah, I don't want to get sick on this expedition.
I said no, because you're going to be gone for what, 2 weeks? 2 week expedition?
2 weeks, and it's going to be dredging every single day.
Yeah.
And camping in the wilds.
Yeah, so I think you might want to double up on your vitamins and all that. That way you don't want to take no chances while you're down there.
Well, that's why we're just committed to being fit.
Right.
Chad. We are.
To getting healthy. Yeah, exactly.
Smoking. Yeah. We gave up sugar.
Yeah.
We're trying to exercise.
Man.
I don't know about this.
You got to give up all the good things in life. Holy cow. Man, it'll be good. You guys got this. It's fine.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah, if you can get past the smoking, this other stuff should be like nothing, right?
I mean, it's all about the essential oils, right?
That's it. That's what it's about. Just keep using them oils and everything will be fine.
If you guys want to quit like an addiction,
Mm-hmm.
black pepper oil.
Which one?
Black pepper.
Black pepper.
Yeah.
That's the one?
It doesn't smell like you're sniffing a thing of pepper. It's kind of a sweeter, citrusy almost smell to it. You'd be surprised.
Wow.
It smells really great.
And that helps with like stopping smoking or eating stuff.
Yeah, it helps curb your craving. So you could be addicted to food, addicted to sugar, addicted to tobacco, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it just, when you smell it, it stimulates some limbic portion of your brain. I'm not sure exactly. I have to read it.
Oh, wow.
But it will really help.
Oh, well, that's good to know. So if anybody listening wants to quit smoking or anything like that, you can get some of them essential oils, that black pepper.
He's not paying attention.
Who, Shad's not?
No.
What, the link again?
Yes, fire that link in the chat room where they can purchase some of that essential oil, and it'll help crave those.
Hey, be the first one.
Yeah, right. Get there, click it.
To click on it.
Bing! I know.
Okay, now you're just being mean.
It's like, yes, go for it. Get some. It could.
Whatever.
I mean, if you want to quit smoking or something like that, there's the one, the black pepper one. It'll help.
You want to keep your sanity.
There you go. The black pepper one.
Oh, I mean, I'm a perfect example. Busy schedule.
It's working for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you're like a spokesperson because you use it and it's working, so that's a good thing. You know, that is a real good thing. So they can get it right there. We still never heard if your bug spray worked.
No, I haven't heard from the guy who won the that raffle.
Yeah, there must have just been so much gold in it.
He's too busy getting
He's
the
just
gold.
living the dream, yeah.
So much gold it broke the camera.
Something. I'm telling you. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I still have the recipe that I put in there, the ingredients, so I'll try it out.
Yeah, you got to make some and try it.
Yeah.
It's just
I'll do a field test on my essential oil
There you go.
spray.
Yeah, and do a video of it.
Speaking of videos,
Speaking of
the
videos.
Buffaloes, we are 5 away from getting 2,000 subscribers.
All right,
That's a milestone
congratulations.
for us. Okay, I know
Only
it's not
5.
1 million subscribers, and everybody else does too. But
Okay, only 5. I guarantee there's 5 people in this chat room tonight that's not a subscriber.
I don't know.
And Shad, put the link in the chat room, and then they can.
Heck, we even tried to entice people.
We were going to give away
A gram of gold if we hit it, and by the end of March, and we came up just shy of it. And I was like, oh,
Come on,
Guess we'll have to keep the gold.
tough
Darn.
luck.
there's got to. Wyoming Gold said they checked out the oil link the other day, Kathleen.
What's that?
I said the Wyoming Gold Metal Detecting Adventures. They checked out.
I see it in the chat room.
Yeah,
He
they
said,
checked it out. See,
doTERRA. Well, I'm just gonna say we're better than doTERRA.
see.
These are therapeutic grade oils. They're very, very concentrated, I guess. So
Right.
you have to be careful using them too, because you could overload.
Oh wow, you can have an oil overload.
You can have an oil overload.
But I think there's 5 people in here that should click that YouTube link and subscribe to the Wandering Buffaloes channel. Let's get them their 2,000 subscribers. They only need 5. I mean, come on. I guarantee it. What's 5? Come on, 5. Click that link. Let's get those 5. I guarantee it.
No, but we're really excited to be able to. Shad got the hard drive back.
Oh yeah.
Heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of material out there that we need to get together because we've just kind of been stockpiling it, for a rainy day.
We weren't stockpiling; it was gone.
Yeah.
No, listen. We were stockpiling it, and then the hard drive went out.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to convey here.
Right, because that's got all the video from the Crony outing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a ton of video footage too.
Maybe
from
that's
that.
what crashed
It
it.
might be.
It could have been.
Yeah, there was so much.
I'll blame Michael Myers for
We were
that
just
one.
having
Then
so much fun on the Cody's Club outings.
Yep. That's what I mean. I can't wait to see a video from that because that was just too much. That's just days of just craziness.
It was kind of a blur for me.
Yeah.
you were sick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Mm-hmm. So that would be why.
I was a trooper, though.
You was. We got through it. It was a blast. I can't wait to see.
Drinking when you're sick is not.
No.
In cold water without a hood, don't do it.
Well, live and learn. So get your hood before you get back in any cold water again. You know? Get you one ordered for sure. You know?
Oh, yeah. We're got a list. Checking it off.
There you go. That's the way to do it. Well, I'm glad you're here tonight. I'm looking forward to your special guest tonight. I think that's going to be really cool. It's a little different. And like I said, can't wait to find out more about him. I think that's pretty interesting. An Arizona treasure hunter. I like it. Pretty cool. So he'll be calling in when, Kathleen? After intros?
After the Amaranth commercial?
Okay. All right, cool. Look forward to it.
I normally do my news. So.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, Kathleen, thank you very much for being here as always. And looking forward to your guest tonight. Okay?
Yay.
All right, also joining us, we got the other half of the Biffles. We got Shad Biffle. What's going on, Shad?
What's up, Timmy? How are you today?
I'm fine. It's Wednesday.
Thank God.
I'm telling you, halfway through it, brother.
Just inching our way closer to another weekend.
Right? And then it'll fly by so fast.
Yep, and then we'll do it all over again.
All over again. How's Shad doing? You doing all right?
I'm good. Been stuck working and a lot of deadlines like Kathleen and just hating to do that.
Right.
Just don't understand why the world just can't get along and calm down and
that's right.
Everybody just go at a slow pace.
That's right. Just
enjoy life instead.
That's right. I don't get it either. Ask myself that all the time. Why not? They just don't get it, Shad.
No, they don't.
They don't. They just don't get it. Man. So just work, huh? You wanting to go out this weekend and do some prospecting, or?
Yeah, we got a couple possibilities we're kicking around, so we'll have to see. Never know where we'll wander to.
You gonna get the camper out and go camp?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So it's time. It is time to get her out of the storage, right?
I thought it was about me talking right now. Why'd you answer my question?
Thunder.
No, but of course, like everyone's doing, thinking about any new gear they need to get or replacement gear, obviously.
Right.
We're trying to knock off some of the higher price items right now.
Right.
So we just ordered our OTS Guardian full face mask that we'll use up in Alaska and beyond.
Okay.
So we're excited to get that.
We found a sweet deal.
Nice.
That's right. You don't always, you just look hard enough, you can find a deal. You don't need to pay full retail.
No. And
you kidding me?
That's probably like the main big item you need, right?
That's the biggest there yeah. I mean, I found I'll just say it was on eBay. It was one that was only used 2 times in fresh water too. And
wow. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, come on, I'll pay half off of what.
Well, heck yeah.
Regular prices.
Heck yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. That's going to be nice to have, and you'll have it now. Done.
Exactly.
Because you got your wetsuit, you got all that other stuff. You're pretty much ready.
Yeah, we'll have to get, we're going to get some new boots, dive boots, but just save them to wear when we go up there. Because ours are starting to get worn, but, they're still good to use. But then, of course, we'll need extra gloves just for that trip.
Right.
We'll want skins. So you're not always putting on cold stuff.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The next day.
You got to get them, but those are relatively cheap, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. But, if you think about stuff, and this is why you need to prioritize your list of things you need to get, or even if it is equipment, figure out, okay, what's a must-have or what I definitely need, what's a cost the most, and try to figure out and maybe knock that one off. And then you can just, every payday or once a month, start knocking off a handful of items at a time because, if not, you don't want to use credit cards, pay cash. And
right. And by the time you get ready to leave, you'll have everything and it'll all be paid for.
That's right. Exactly.
And you'll be set, Yeah. So smart thinking. And I'm happy you got it. You got your mask, and that's cool.
That's right.
You'll get a lot of use out of that even when you get back. So,
definitely.
That is cool. Good deal. eBay. Yeah, you guys got to look. You got to check them places.
Yeah, and it was weird because I've been watching it. I saved a few regular stores for new ones, and I was like, man, they're all about the same. And I would check eBay off and on, and nothing was there, or they would have ridiculous ones priced up or only new ones. So it's all timing too. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you don't need it right away. There's no point to pull the trigger. Just start watching. When a good deal comes, jump on it.
Heck yeah. Smart move. I'm glad you got it. That is cool. You're set. Now you gonna have an intercom or no?
Oh no. I honestly. I mean,
you're not going to be
for that trip. You're not where
down.
This river is. You're not going to be down 20 feet,
right?
15 feet,
right.
Or even 10 feet.
Okay.
So it's not that dangerous too. If you really look at the right type of intercom system, you're going to basically pay about $1,200 plus.
Mercy.
Just for that. I mean, granted, you could probably find a used one or a simpler one, but it's just not worth the money, I think.
Maybe if I was moving to Alaska.
Right.
If I was doing it, more full-time to where
in Arizona,
where you would really need to communicate, I could see it. If you're just doing it just for fun,
right.
Well, I hope you won the lottery.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
I just don't think it's that priority type of gear. I mean, granted, if you're deeper and more dangerous areas,
sure,
that can justify a little bit. But then, I don't know. That's just me.
Makes sense.
Their own.
And Razor said get plenty of pocket hand warmers.
What is a pocket hand warmer?
Shad knows what they are.
I'll show you. There's no point to explain right now.
They're cheap and they're
the little things, and they get hot when you crack them.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, they stay hot for like 8-10 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Just off heat. So they're kind of not. Yeah, it's kind of a good idea. Get you a box of them, take with you.
Yeah, because after you dredge them for a while, your phalanges and fingertips will get cold, and when you come out, it's a great idea.
Yeah. Heck yeah, why not? Get them. They're relatively cheap anyway, too, so you'll be set there. Yeah, get what you need here and take, because I'm sure you don't want to have to buy it down there, because it'll be 10 times more expensive.
Oh, you know it, yeah. I mean, ask Dennis. Dennis just went to Juneau and how much stuff was there. I can't imagine up in, Chicken, Alaska, what stuff would be. It's not like there's a Walmart there.
This is true.
No Walmart.
Yeah. Yeah, we're used to just being able to run up the road to Walmart, and I'm sure there's none around. So, yeah, good thing
I was tossing around though, like how many bags we're allowed to pack.
Yeah,
and
right.
I've got fancy suitcases, and I just don't know. If that is going to work.
Yeah, you're gonna want just like duffel bags, suitcases type deals, right?
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
Yeah, I mean that's something that you could probably pick up relatively cheap too. The canvas type suitcases that just can take a beating.
Take a beating.
That's what you
My Anne Klein luggage is good.
Yeah, I don't know if you really want no Anne Klein rolling
we've
luggage.
Had your luggage and my luggage out in the middle of the desert that stored, like, the dry washer was in my big suitcase. Your suitcase with your little zebra print stuff was, like, held other stuff.
Zebra print.
Oh, can't you just get a couple of, like, military duffel bags and pack them up and roll.
Take a sea bag.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you need.
You'd be amazed what you could pack in there.
I guarantee you could get everything in there, right, Shad?
Yeah,
I
got 2 sea bags already.
See? There you go. That's what you need. Leave.
A little combo lock on there, a little write your name in a big old marker, you're good to go.
Yep, leave that fancy rolling luggage at home and just drag that duffel bag through the dirt and the rocks and you'll be fine.
But I have a lot of toiletries and stuff.
Oh, it'll be fine. You just got to know how to pack them. Shad's got this.
You don't take lotion with you.
I'm taking oils with me.
Well, I knew that. That's a given. You're insane.
Yeah, you got to take your oils because you got to make bug spray, so you got to have that.
Everybody needs lotion. What?
Lotion? I don't know if you're going to need lotions. Oh, mercy. That's going to be a fun trip.
It's going to be an adventure.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I figure, though, we should say something now rather than wait until after the guest, just in case of time.
Yes.
Poor little Swiftwater's not here tonight.
Aww,
I want everybody to take out their smallest little fiddles right now.
Got mine.
And start playing because he has a little toothache. So with that being said, everybody needs to head over to Swiftwater's Facebook page and just start posting stuff about toothaches and the whatnot.
I'm heading there right now.
There's some funny stuff out there.
There is. There's some good stuff for toothaches. Yeah, so everybody get on that one. That's the messing with the Swiftwater for tonight. Oh, yeah. Got to do it. Toothache. Toothache is the category. It's like brought to you by the letter 4. Same thing. Right? Well, Shad, you got your precious metal prices. What did it do in the past couple days?
Well, as we know, last week, our precious metals just took a pummel. In gold, it fell, but it started going up, when we talked about it on Sunday. It stayed flat today at $1,292.
Okay.
So it hasn't dropped since Sunday, but it's staying flat. Silver did move 3 cents up at $15.12.
Okay.
Platinum, that one actually climbed $21 to $872. So pretty impressive there for platinum. Now, palladium, as we can recall, it was just sitting pretty at $1,500 plus. That one took over $130 dive and then some, and then it fell $27 today. But it's still at 1,392, so it's still up there.
Still up there. It's not 15, but it's still up there.
Now, rhodium, as we were seeing, was like at an insane incline. It finally fell $275, closing at $3,050.
Wow.
Still up there.
Yeah, it's up there.
That just shows you how much that just took off.
Gosh. Dang.
So we'll see what happens. Is it going to just nosedive back down like everything else?
Right.
Or something else happen?
Right.
Because it sat at, around the $2,400, the $2,500 amount for 6 months.
Right.
It just, since February, just shot up. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. Will it go back down to the $2,500 mark?
Right. God, I know. 35 is amazing. That's just something else. It's amazing. Dang. Pretty cool. Now you got your birthdays?
Oh, you know it.
Oh, cool.
Plenty of birthdays today for everyone.
Dennis, you singing?
I got my special voice on today.
You do?
Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going.
Your special voice?
Well, it's, yeah, you could say that.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think I am.
All right, well, take it away.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God! I'm surprised you haven't gotten a record contract yet.
Dennis, are you wearing a low-cut top?
Yeah, I know. Got your video on.
I got your video. Are you wearing a low-cut top?
Oh my God! There it is.
Right, I'm sorry.
That's just wrong.
You guys did not want to see that.
So bad. Thank you.
Right. So it's April 3rd, and we have today's birthdays. We have Bruce Williams, Charles R. Hunter, Dane Songer, David Harris, Aggie O.G., Glenn Tibet, Jacob Keller, Jim Pinkham, Joe Morgan, John Dees, Paul Nee, Sandra, Sergio, Stephen Fall, Terry L. Sloan Jr. And then tomorrow we have Byron Lesh, Drew Stone, Greg, John, and Jumpin' Jonathan.
Oh wow!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Jumpin' John.
Birthday. So who's our featured
Yeah.
member?
Birthday
Featured
boy.
featured birthday, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh. You know, I meant to have this ready so I could just jump into somebody.
Right.
So I'm just going to randomly pick one then.
Okay.
We'll take a look. I'm not even looking. Paul Nee. He's from Tacoma, Washington. So he's a West Coast listener there.
Uh-huh.
Let me see what he's been up to here. He pans for gold, sluices, high banks, dredges. The club he belongs to out there is the Bedrock Prospectors.
Mm-hmm.
He found the site, Gold Prospector Space Prospectors Radio, through just an internet search.
Oh, okay.
And he uses Keen, Garrett, and homemade equipment.
Very
So that's
nice.
pretty cool there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But let me take a look here. It looks like he's been part of the site since 2015.
15th. Okay.
So not too bad at all there. Got 4 years of faithful membership
right.
and dedication.
And that's Paul Nee,
That's-
N-E-E.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not K-N-E-E.
N-E-E.
And
Yep, and he actually has a little group that he started on the site. It's called Bedrock Prospectors, and a link. So if you're near the Puyallup, Washington, Puyallup,
Is it Poly
I
Up or
can't
Pull
remember how
Up?
to say it now.
Pull
Oh
Up.
my God.
stop.
Pull you up.
Pull Up.
Puyallup, yeah.
Pull you up.
That's right. So if you're up in that area and you're looking for a club to join, hit them up and check out their club and the Bedrock Prospectors out there.
Very cool. Yep. Check it out. That's
Check
pretty
it
neat.
out.
Pretty neat. Well, thank you, Shad. Looking forward to our guest tonight, Shad.
Definitely. I love treasures because I love history and I loved archaeology. I mean, archaeology is what I wanted to do as a kid.
Right.
After the military.
Uh-huh.
Only then I learned, you're pretty much lucky to even make a single dollar to, feed
I
yourself.
thought you found the Holy Grail, though.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But yeah, Indiana Jones was my hero.
Yeah.
I still love him. But no, I'm excited. It's going to be interesting because I from talking with Kathleen and looking him up in his pages and stuff, he's somebody, he studies a lot of the historic documents and maps and stuff and gets into the really old stuff and the history to figure things out. So it'll be a cool little take to hear his experiences on it.
It will be. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I always enjoy the treasure hunting stuff. So, looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Well, Shad, thank you, brother, for being here as always. Okay? And
You're welcome. I had no choice.
And I'm sure we'll be hearing from you here in a little bit.
Everybody has choices.
All right. And last but not least, the Indiana Gold Hunter himself, Mr. Dennis Dayton. What's going on, Dennis?
Oh, not a whole lot. Had well, a lot going on really. Had my aunt passed away on April 1st, which was our 24-year anniversary.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so she was aunt was the one that pretty much when I moved here to Indiana, she took me in until I got off, on my feet. It's my mom's sister, and she's done a lot for me. She's like a second mom, so.
On your anniversary, that's
yeah,
sad.
it's on our anniversary.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
but we're really looking forward to hoping to get out maybe with Shad and Kathleen this weekend and do some prospecting. So, funeral being Saturday, if I do meet up with them, I'll be running a little bit late Saturday. It's at 11, so in the morning.
Right. You're hoping to get out too this weekend, huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 60. Mid-60s on Saturday,
right,
and mid-70s on Sunday.
Right.
Here. So,
nice.
That's awesome.
It's going to
be beautiful here.
Yeah, no rain out in Indiana.
No?
Like Ohio.
We may go see our sister state.
Again.
Yeah, just
we may stay a night out there.
We're going to actually camp.
Just escape the rain, yeah. Head that way. Then you won't get in that mess. So that'd
be one of them nights you don't have to run your air or heat.
No, goodness. No, It's perfect. Perfect for camping and stuff. Nice. So what else is happening, Dan?
Nothing. Just like Chad, I was agreeing with Chad, getting ready for Idaho and I I was doing just like Chad, getting your big ticket items out of the way, bought and paid for.
Right.
Making sure I have all that. That way the little stuff is a lot easier to get closer to the end.
Sure. Now, you already got your full face mask? Or?
No, actually, I'll probably go pick it up, probably sometime next week.
Mm-hmm.
They've already got it up on one of the dive shops in Indy.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's a pretty good mask. It's one of those Ocean Reef Neptunes.
Mm-hmm.
They're really cool.
Yeah. Now, has David got one too, or?
I don't know what Dave's got. I know he's got a full face, but or he had.
Wait.
He's got one, but I think he's gonna get a full face.
Okay, because he didn't have a full face in North Carolina. He just had.
Well, we're gonna be the reason why we're getting full face, and just like Chad said when we was talking about, having intercom systems and stuff like that. We're probably gonna be on the middle claim, which that claim has never been bucket line dredged or anything, and it has some huge boulders on it. So any of those guys that are dredging, and I know I'm going to want to get around them boulders and underneath them. If you're underneath the water dredging, and I think there it's like 6 to 8 foot deep in that one area, and that boulder moves and it pinches your hand, and you can't get out. That as far as anyone else knows, that you're still down there dredging till the gas runs out, and you have no air.
Right.
So we're definitely gonna have intercom systems in ours. That way, I'm in contact with my divers, and I've got some other actual patrons that are going to be there. So if they're going to go down diving, I want to make sure I'm in contact with them.
Right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And that's a big, like I said, big ticket item. So you want to get that one out of the way too.
Yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah, Shad was actually pricing it a little bit light. A good one costs. So.
Oh, jeez, man. Woo, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, there, you get what you pay for. You can get an El Cheapo, or you can get one that's,
Yep. It's gonna do.
And that's what I want.
It's gonna work, and do what you need it to do. That's the key.
And then if I'm ever, bring it back with me, and then I get with Shad and Kathleen, I can always throw one in Shad's mask when I'm under there, and start making noises to him. Say, hey, Shad, what's the most annoying sound in the world? While he's dredging. Nom, 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 yeah, and stuff like that.
Nom, nom.
Yep, that's the one. That's the one you can make. Oh, mercy.
Oh,
yeah. It's just cool. You guys are all getting ready to go on these trips, and some great dredging, coming your way. That's going to be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like them, when they go, they're going to be, I've got to make sure that it's a good wetsuit because we're going to have all the snow melt from the mountains around there. And,
oh yeah. But you're good on wetsuit too. You're still fine, right? You got a hood and everything, or?
I don't have a hood yet. I'm getting a whole new outfit because, I got to get rid of that one I got. Everybody knows I like purple, especially on a pan. But I look like Barney in a wetsuit because it's got purple, and I'm like, no, that's got to go. So
yeah, we need to lose the purple wetsuit. Yeah.
It's actually too tight anyway. Those guys are actually on a diet, and I'm gaining weight. So
well, you're eating Strombolis and stuff.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah, that's a little tougher when you're eating that good. That's for sure. But it's all right. So you're just gonna get you a black wetsuit then?
Probably, yeah.
Just plain old wetsuit.
And they've got some now. Usually,
that way you can look like a bumblebee.
Oh yeah, yellow would be a cool one. You just would glow underwater.
No, I'm not going with a bumblebee. They've got the wetsuits now because I was trying to explain to the guy at the dive shop. Hey, I hate to. They got good deals. Everybody knows that Tommy D's. Really good deals. They got good wetsuits, but I want to go to a dive shop and be able to be fitted into one instead of trying to guess and order one, and go through that's not the right size, got to ship it back. Let's try this one. And they've got the wetsuits now where you don't have to have the skins underneath them because the one I have, once it goes on, I got to have help getting out of it.
Right.
And these wetsuits I have, you don't even have to wear skins underneath them. And they go on and all.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yep.
So it's got like skins made into it or something?
Yeah, it's some type of material. I don't know what it is, but you don't have to wear skins under it. You can get in and out of them pretty easy.
Wow. That sounds interesting. So that's the kind you're going to roll with?
You don't tear them up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very cool.
I always get like holes in mine.
Do you? Get you guys some of that sealer stuff and take with you too, just in case, right? That white goop that you put on them, just in case. You guys will all be set. I'm happy for you all, though. I think it's very cool. Yeah, what you guys are doing.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So how's Timmy been doing?
Good. Hanging in there. Ready for the weekend and some warmer weather, and just glad it ain't snowing. That's for sure.
Where was this place you was talking about you ate at? I've never heard of this place. We were talking about this pregame.
Mr. Hero.
Mr. Hero.
Yeah.
Let everybody know, since you had like 500 stents put in your body, let them know what you had at Mr. Hero.
Oh, I had a big hot buttered steak sandwich and then big old wafer fries and a big old container of cheese that you can dip those fries into. It was just...
I think I'm going to start investing in precious metals. The little spiral things that go inside the arteries.
Yeah.
I'm going to start buying stock in that.
Sometimes you just have to do it. It was just like...
Yeah, I just had a carb coma listening to that.
See, I was driving past it, coming home from work, and I'm like, wow, Mr. Hero sounds really good for dinner. And it just kind of went that way. It just couldn't help it. Couldn't help it.
That one day leads into 2, then 5, and then,
Well, yesterday I did have chili dogs and mac and cheese.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, see, there's number 2. Now, if you were telling the truth what you've had the last 3 weeks every day, you'd probably be talking about something, either a greasy burger and fries and... I'd probably hear an everyday artery clogger what you've been eating.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. I'll eat a salad tomorrow and I'll be okay.
Hey, but that crock pot, you can always just warm up your leftovers that we got you, Yeah. You know what I mean? Shad and Kathleen got help you eat healthier.
Yeah.
You put your food in there and set it.
Oh, yeah.
I know you can.
Just set the timer, and by the time you get off work, you'll have some warmed up leftover hot dog and greasy fries.
Chili dogs.
Go
Warmed up chili dogs and mac and cheese. That's living the dream right there, I'm telling you. You got to have chili dogs every so often. You just got to do it. You got to have them, and And the mac and cheese, it's like it takes you back to your childhood. You know, it's like it's just like a kid's meal. It's so good. You know, it's just so good. You just have to have it, especially this time of year.
I can't wait till they have to feed you by hand. You can't eat yourself. I'm saying, put some broccoli and some carrots down in. Yeah,
no.
He can't eat by himself anymore. Someone's got to help him eat.
Don't ever no broccoli. Oh God,
I promise you one thing, brother. If that ever happens, you will be eating broccoli.
No, see, Donald Knox said he said that's what the meds are for. So I take the meds and it keeps them. Keeps that blood thin, keeps everything just shooting through there.
Don't be instigating it.
So it takes care. It wipes out all the bad. You know. Yeah, that's how that works.
I wanted to say now. I know as you're getting this link ready for me, as I get to talking about this.
You want? I can't. Maybe Shad's got it or Jeremy, because I don't want to crash the computer.
I'll do it.
Already starting to have to feed you.
No, because we got our guest calling in. I don't want to crash the computer. It'll take me 10 minutes.
For the ones that missed out, I tell you what. There's a little. If you look in and you're in the chat room, right to the right of the screen, right below Gold Hog banner, there's a banner there that says "Become a Patron." Come check it out. Shad's going to be posting the link in there.
It is.
We had a couple of nice giveaways, huh? Do what, Tim?
That what?
What were you saying?
I said Shad put it up there.
And Jaron. Thank you, Jaron.
And Jaron. And Jaron too.
Stuck. And there's a bunch of people's commented since then. Never mind. Let me scroll down there. Hey, look at there it is.
There it is.
Not once, but twice.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, had a really good giveaway. Had that the Decam recorder.
Yeah,
which is actually better than a GoPro. It's really cool. I have one myself, and a GP pinpointer. So,
so that
I think last week I messed up from the letter 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said it was an AP, but it's actually a GP pinpointer.
It's a pinpointer.
It's a pinpointer. It's a good one, and it's waterproof, and it's bad to the bone.
That's right.
But, anyway, that's what that giveaway was, and we'll be announcing the 2 winners this Sunday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think we got our Crony Club giveaway Sunday too. I think.
Oh, that's a Sunday too.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And don't forget about the dress up like the Swiftwater for the gram of gold. They got to get in on that too, don't they?
Oh yeah.
I mean, lots of goodies going on. It's just happening. You know.
So,
and then
you want in on the giveaways? Just click the link, make a $10 pledge, become a premium patron, and that gets you entered into all the monthly giveaways and anything else that we do.
Heck yeah. Yes, it will. Thank you, Dennis. Great job. And we got to get together for what's next month.
Yeah, so we can announce maybe the Sunday what next month's going to be, so we can, let everyone know.
Yeah, heck yeah. Sounds good, brother. And I'm glad you're here as always. And
I'm excited. I'm ready for the guest.
Me too. So let's go ahead and let's play that AMRA commercial, and then when we come back, we'll be back with Cody Drake, the Arizona treasure hunter. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA.
Hello, Cody?
Yes.
Hey, how are you? How you doing tonight?
Pretty good. How are you?
That's all right. It's all good. It's not a problem. But
oh, everybody's there. Hi, guys.
Oh yeah, you're live on the air with you got me, Kathleen, Shad, and Dennis. We're all here, and so
thanks for having me on, guys. This is great.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Can't wait to hear about some of your treasure hunting adventures. So I'm going to turn it over to Kathleen, and Kathleen, take it away.
Sorry about that. I I think I cued you too soon. I didn't know it was going to play on Skype. My bad.
It's all right. It's all good.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, tonight, everybody, we've got the Arizona treasure hunter, Cody Drake, joining us. And this kind of goes along with what we were talking about last week on my extended fun facts. So Cody is a lifelong treasure hunter. He is a desert survivalist and a prospector. So without further ado, welcome, Cody.
Thank you, Kathleen, and I want to say hi, Chad, and hi, Dennis, and thanks for having me on the show again, guys. You guys are awesome. And,
all right, Cody, we want to start off with just kind of telling us what you do, what you specialize in, and some of your methods.
Awesome. Well, I do a lot of Spanish treasure hunting, and I do a lot of archival research involved with that. I grew up doing gold prospecting, and then treasure hunting just evolved from that. I apply a lot of, well, I call it, common sense, but it's a little bit of a different approach than most treasure hunters out there would think about in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I apply everything to treasure hunting with, like river hunting, relic hunting, snorkeling, metal detecting, prospecting, and the archival research is a big factor. When I started all of this, we moved to Arizona in 1993, my family and I, from Houston, Texas to Arizona, and my father got religiously into gold prospecting, and I loved every minute of it. Couldn't get enough of it. And we joined several groups of prospecting clubs in Arizona, and we would start to go out on day trips, and then overnighters, and then 3 or 4 day trips. And as a kid, my mother and father trusted me. I don't know how, but they trusted me, and I would just kind of wander off into the desert with the pistol on my hip, and I would just explore. I'd go miles and miles away from camp, and if we were having like a prospecting outing, or we were just camping or prospecting by ourselves, I would just go and explore, and I'd go inside of caves and Indian ruins, and started finding petroglyphs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it was Native American, and I started, jotting this stuff down, just copying it onto pieces of paper, and then I eventually started to find different symbols, which were, like, they didn't look the same as the Native American stuff. I'd come to find out that was stuff from the Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So I researched those, and I was a nerdy little kid. So I had a lot of fun figuring out what that stuff meant, and those signs and symbols led me to other places with more ruins or more water holes, and sometimes we'd have claims in those areas, and so I could be able to metal detect and
So what got you started into, doing what you're doing now? When was the pivotal moment that you decided to do this?
With the whole, like, my way of treasure hunting?
Yes.
It was kind of like an eye-opening experience, which is what led me to where I'm at right now. When I got involved in treasure hunting, there were certain people in the treasure hunting world that I idolized, and I took their advice as gospel. And I would go out on trips with these people, and sometimes they would do group functions, and we would go to these places, but we would never find anything.
Mm-hmm.
We would never find gold nuggets or gold coins. They would promise we're going to this Spanish treasure vault, and conveniently, it's like, oh, we missed it. Someone got it.
Oh, bummer.
And then there was one group in Arizona. I'm not going to name the name, but I went with them twice, and once was with my father, and once was by myself. I think I was like 13 at the time.
Right.
And this rattlesnake crossed our path about 50 feet in front of us. And then it stopped on the trail, but, it's the desert. You can literally just walk all the way around the rattlesnake and just continue on. But they stopped and canceled the trip. for that. And a few months later, they said, okay, we're going to go back to the Spanish Vault. And we're not in a wash or a creek or anything like that. We're like on this very low-grade hillside. And it started sprinkling, and then they canceled the trip because of the weather. I told my dad, I never want to go out with these people again. Let's get out of this group.
Right. I don't blame you.
Did. Yeah. But that was just one instance. But like I said, I idolized the wrong people. They gave me terrible advice. And so I said, you know what? I noticed what they're doing, and I noticed what they're not doing. What they're doing isn't working, so I'm going to do what they're not doing. And the moment I started doing that, I started finding results. I started to look at old maps, overlay them with our modern maps. Now, the one thing that stays the same is terrain features, but what changes are place names. So places that are on the old maps might not be on the new maps, but those same hills are there. Those same river crossings are there.
Well, that's very important information, but can you just pause right there? We're having a little trouble hearing your connection. Are you moving? You may want to just stay in one spot. You keep cutting out at the really important parts. I'm like, what did he say?
Yeah, it's cutting in and out.
So can you hear us now?
Let's see. Cody says...
Yes, I'm still now.
Oh, see, that sounded perfect right there.
Oh, right there. Right there.
Right
okay,
here?
cool.
Yeah, I don't know what it
gotcha.
is. It's in and out. And,
Yeah, and it's important information. I just want the listeners to
God,
hear.
Yeah.
Will you start again where you were speaking about the terrain and how you use that?
Oh, absolutely. The one thing that stays the same throughout time is the terrain features, but what changes throughout time is place names, like the names of a peak or a canyon or a gorge or a road or a river crossing. Especially in Spanish documents, they change the names of rivers all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like, throughout the span of 20 years, if you look at 100 documents of personal private letters from whether it be Jesuit priests or Franciscan friars to alcaldes, which are kind of like mayors, or the viceroys, which are like governors, they call the same river different names. And if you find maps with those names on it and you can match them with the documents, well, that's,
interesting.
Really good evidence. Yeah.
And it makes sense.
How did you learn all that?
Well, it was just an idea of mine. I just figured, well, if these people like I was idolizing had all this advice and they kept going out and failing every single time, we would never find a gold coin. We would never find any evidence at all that the Spanish were even in, like, the square 100 miles that we were in. Because when we all go camping, like you and me, like we leave trash behind, even accidentally, if we're not litter bugs. We accidentally leave stuff behind.
Right.
And when the Spanish they were terrible litter bugs back then. They didn't have, environmental laws back then. So there was discarded stuff all over the place. And different times throughout, the Spanish colonial period, they had different types of horseshoes. And those horseshoes had different types of horseshoe nails. And those nails can be dated. The horseshoes can be dated. There's going to be evidence. If you find a Spanish campsite, there's going to be evidence that can back that up.
That's pretty cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it is like the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Exactly. And I treasure hunt and explore on, of course, our mining claims and as well as private property. And Arizona's big ranch land.
Right.
We got a lot of ranches. And I run into BLM agents and Forest Service rangers and, game and fish officials, game wardens. And some of the times they ask for my stuff and I show them and they just look at it as trash. But even though it is artifacts, and if you're on private property, if you can reach an agreement with the landowner, you find something of historical value, it's legally yours.
Okay.
It's up to you and the landowner.
Mm-hmm.
And now if you find something on state land or government land, that's a totally different story. You need permits and permission for that.
Sure.
But private property is a different story.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool.
And the one thing that all of those agencies tell me is don't touch anything Native American, and I absolutely respect that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What do you do if you come across something like that?
Take lots of pictures of it.
Do selfies next to it to prove it?
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I would
do. Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In Arizona, we have very rocky terrain. So if something was left on a hillside 800 years ago, you'll find it maybe a couple feet lower than where it was just from the rainfall for
right.
hundreds of years, but it'll still be on top of the ground.
Oh, that's cool.
So you'll find arrowheads. If the Spanish lost a horseshoe, it will probably still be on top of the ground. If not, just a couple inches in the ground if it's in a more like a arroyo or a canyon area where it collects a lot more water.
Uh-huh.
To allow it to become buried.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
So what are some of the places that you've been going to in your adventures? And what are your fondest treasure hunts and why? That's a big question. You could do it in different parts if you want.
Yes, I usually bounce between 4 locations seasonally.
Mm-hmm.
In the summer months, I'm usually in the mountains near around Roosevelt Lake. The Spanish conducted 4 entradas, and what an entrada is, before I even go into that, our word for expedition is what the Spanish use in their documents as, an expedition. An entrada to them is an expedition. They had 4 military expeditions from San Javier, the mission down by Tucson. There was the Presidio, which is a church fort down there, and they would launch raids against the Apaches into the Pinal Mountains, which they called the Peñolero Apaches.
Okay.
And there was 4 major expeditions, and so they had a lot of military activity in the Pinal Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent a lot of time over there during the summer months, and during the winter months, I'll usually be in the Bradshaw Mountains.
Oh, wow.
And back and forth between dry washing and crevicing and gold mining, and then treasure hunting in the other seasons. But my fondest treasure hunting expeditions have been with my father, because he kind of like groomed me into being a prospector because I had no choice. He was my father, and
right.
he was really into that stuff. So
right.
I kind of just grew up into it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was president of Roadrunner Prospecting Club in Arizona for about 7 or 8 years. So
okay.
Yeah, I got to tag along on a lot of cool trips and meet a lot of awesome people along the way. Like Wickenburg, the Vulture Mine area, Stanton, at the foothills of the Weaver Mountains.
Right.
Bradshaw Mountains, Wolf Creek, Turkey Creek, Big Bug, Bloody Basin area. And Lynx Creek always produces amazing gold.
Nice. Now,
sorry, go ahead.
Now, do you ever go like searching for some of these big name famous treasures like the Lost Dutchman and stuff like that? Do you ever research and go searching for them, or have you, or do you want to? I
have searched for the Lost Dutchman mine. I think every treasure hunter in the Southwest has at some point or another.
Right.
The Superstition Mountains, most people when they see the Superstition Mountains, they see the view from Mesa and Gilbert and Apache Junction, and they see the western part of the Superstition Mountains. And it's more than just that mountain. It's this huge, epic range.
Right.
Gorgeous area. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah.
And I do one of the things that allows me to, find a lot of cool stuff is I do desert survival with my treasure hunting. I got really sick of doing like 3-4 day trips and having to go out, like pack everything up, go into town, buy more food to come out for 3 or 4 days or 5 days, and I kind of got sick of it. So I learned treasure hunting through 4 different desert survival instructors, and then a lot of trial and error and my own lessons.
Oh.
And there was a prospector with Roadrunners. His name was David Fox, and he was from San Carlos, from the Apache Reservation. And he taught me a lot of really cool stuff. But he was a dry washing buddy of my dad's for a little bit, and learned a lot from him.
That's interesting.
So when I go out into the desert, I will pack about 5 or 6 days of food, and each day is about 5,000 calories, because I'm sure, as you guys know, mining, you burn a lot of calories. You're moving a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
And so you get exhausted pretty quick sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially trying to move around in a wetsuit. That's the hardest part right there.
See, I wouldn't know that because in Arizona we don't.
That's just getting it on, though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, in Arizona you don't have that worry, right?
Yeah, some years we get good rainfall and the creeks we can have enough constant flowing water to where we can use dredges, but I've only dredged, I think, 4 times in my life, and that was in my younger years.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's about how many times I've dry washed.
Right.
Yeah, I do a lot of dry washing.
I bet.
Yeah.
Now, with you being a desert survivalist, what are some of the dangers in doing what you do? And did you have any, scary close encounters? I don't know. They could be physically dangerous or maybe spiritual?
Yes to everything right there. So, when you get involved with treasure hunting, there's an ever-present danger in that. It's like a package deal. There's an ever-present danger with it. Mm-hmm. I feel that every treasure hunter should know wilderness survival skills and practice, because if you know it and you feel comfortable with it, that's one thing. But if you practice and you hone in on it, you can sharpen that skill to perfection. So when you're out in the field, you can prolong your stay, or if something happens, like an incident, you can react instead of panic.
Right.
And you can get out of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a lot of close calls, but, I'll use this for an example. When you're driving through the city, there's a lot of things you can expect just by sheer default. You're going to see cop cars. You're going to have some wacko cut you off at some point, and you're going to have traffic. You're going to have people blasting their music as they pass you by, going 100 miles faster than you are over the speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
And those are facts of life in the city. But in the desert, for instance, you're going to run into rattlesnakes. That's a fact of life.
Okay.
It's going to be extremely hot in the summertime, extremely cold in the wintertime. Or it could be a mild winter. But those are facts of life. You're going to have mosquitoes in Arizona. We do have mosquitoes. And we do have brown bear. We have black bear. You're going to run into mountain lions.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to run into bobcats. I've run into, I'd say, 5 different types of rattlesnakes out there, and I know we've got more than that.
Wow.
But the most aggressive kind is the Mojave Green. That one's the most aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But out of all of the animal encounters that I have, and if you venture out there long enough, you're going to experience mountain lions and bears and rattlesnakes, of course, rattlesnakes and scorpions and spiders. We got it all. It's a package deal.
And dangerous.
But the most dangerous experiences I've ever had have been with people.
Really?
Because you can predict animals. You can predict animals, their movements. If you camp in near a wash in a watering hole, during the night, you're going to get visited by animals because they're going to come down for a drink.
Right.
That might be the only source of water for miles.
Right.
You can predict animals, but in a lot of cases, people are the most unpredictable animal out there, and they're actually the most dangerous animal in the world. So,
good point.
What about that pig thing with the tusks? What is that?
The javelinas?
The javelinas, yes. Yes. They don't have very good eyesight, but they have a really good sense of smell. And I've only had a couple of like close encounters with them, and it's only because I was walking down a creek while they were walking up a creek, and we were probably making so much noise ourselves we didn't hear them, and we just come across the bend face to face with each other.
Oh,
and then I'm scrambling up a mesquite tree. But
that wouldn't be fun.
they can't look up very well either.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but
Well,
you'll experience
Cody,
everything.
I got a question for you if you don't mind me jumping. Unless you're still going, and I'll wait.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. Go for it.
What's the? I would say, what's the biggest score you ever had? Like your best find ever?
My best find ever would be my wife.
Oh, there you go. Good answer.
Very good answer.
That's the answer.
But treasure-wise would be one day I found on private property 60 silver coins and 3 gold coins.
Oh,
and that
beautiful.
was like the best treasure hunting day I've ever had.
That's a great day.
Now, were you able to
Absolutely.
trace back when that find, how old that find was?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Were you able to trace that find back to how old it was?
Yes.
That's cool.
So, a lot of the stuff was just like sticking out of the ground in weird ways. Like it's just been sitting there. It was all in a weird line.
Mm-hmm.
That it was going up a hill in a way, and I was just metal detecting around and just using my foot. Just no scoops or anything. Just using my foot, just kicking stuff and the earliest coin was from 1821, and the oldest one was from 1760.
Wow.
That's pretty
Wonder what happened to how it got there like that. You know, in a line, like a spill.
And, well, I told an archaeologist friend of mine about it, and we're going to do something with it. And I'm really looking forward to see where that goes.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's a lot of people out there that are absolutely petrified to, dig up stuff. But if it's on private property, it's a totally different animal. It's absolutely okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's people on the Navajo reservation that have private property that dig up pots and they sell them off, and it's absolutely okay. But if you don't live there, like if you don't own property there, and you do that, that's a huge crime. You don't do that.
Right.
Yeah. Especially like if you go out hiking and you start picking up pottery and stuff, or there's a lot of caves have burials in them.
Mm-hmm.
If you start taking that stuff, I don't think you'll ever see the light of day out of jail.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, just leave that
But,
stuff there.
if it's on private property, it's a different animal. If you're out metal detecting on the mining claims, absolutely okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are working on a project and it happens to be on private property,
Mm-hmm.
if you can get permission and you can make a deal with the landowner, by all means, it's aces.
That's cool. Now, is there a special treasure you're wanting to hunt for and haven't had a chance to yet? Like,
there are a couple of them, actually.
mm-hmm.
One of them is in Texas.
Okay.
It's from the treasure of Maximilian, the French Emperor of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Right before he was executed, he sent his wealth north. And it was hijacked by some outlaws, and the last time it was ever seen was at the border of Texas and Mexico.
Okay.
And so that's one thing I'm going to be searching for here soon.
That'd be cool.
Another one is up by Flagstaff. It's some bandit loot.
Nice.
And I've got newspaper clippings, which are, evidence that it took place and what was stolen. I have the court cases. I have the prison inmate numbers of the bandits who were actually sent to Yuma prison for that crime and how long they were watched by the by the sheriffs afterwards, so they would go back to it to retrieve it, and they never did.
Okay. That's cool.
So that's one thing I'll be going after.
That's a good one.
So
that's pretty cool.
There's a couple others, but I'm going to keep those a little
Sure.
quiet.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. What about the old Forrest Fenn treasure?
Oh,
Forrest Fenn treasure is an amazing story.
Uh-huh. Have you ever
Yeah.
considered that
I have
one?
never searched for that.
No.
I think that would possibly be the most difficult treasure to find.
Really?
I really do.
Out of all these other treasure stories, you think that'd be the most difficult? That's interesting.
Well, yeah, because you don't have
Yeah.
any like facts really to
They're
go.
right, true. They're not really facts. You have a poem or something, right? Or
It's like,
story.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and everything in that poem is open to the vast world of the human imagination's interpretation of those words.
right.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. Very interesting.
Cody, what are some of the
Like what the box
funniest
up to.
stories you have out there during your adventures? What's
I'm
your
sorry, what is
funniest?
Can you repeat that, Kathleen?
Not hearing me, okay? Sorry.
No, it's okay. He didn't hear you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Some of the funniest stories that you have to share. Maybe it could be something from your early treasure hunting days or just in general.
Okay, one time was along Pinto Creek, and that's in between Superior and Globe in the Pinnell Mountains. My father and I were doing some sluicing in, Pinnell Creek, and I'm doing some crevicing. I'm downstream about 15 yards from my father. I think I was probably in junior high at this point. We've been in the water. It was really cold. I'm shivering, he's shivering, and our water boots had holes in them, and we're just kind of miserable. And I see somebody, walking up towards me, and I notice that he's completely naked, and he's tan from head to toe. And I look at my dad, I'm like, Dad, look. And he looks up, and they had a conversation for about 7 minutes, and the guy, the entire time, just had a huge smile on his face. And then he waved goodbye to me, and he went right up the creek, and he was barefoot, completely naked, tan head to toe, nicest guy,
Oh my God! Wow.
You never know what you're going to find.
Right?
You sure it wasn't Dennis?
Another time, my mother's listening, she's probably going to have a heart attack, but one time I was climbing along this cliff ledge. There was a huge water hole, and I didn't know how deep it was, and I could see a rattlesnake on a rock in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
And rattlesnakes can swim. If people don't know that, they can swim. They'll swim across the top of the water.
Right.
And
Ew.
he's sitting there. So I'm in this canyon, and I kind of start climbing up this cliff ledge to go around the water hole.
Right.
And I get up to the water hole, and I go past it, and I'm trying to work my way back down to the river bottom. It's just, the creek bottom. And there's a ledge coming up in front of my face, and there's a rattlesnake right there, and I just throw myself off, and I land. I'm wearing a camelback, and it's filled with 3 quarts of water, and I hit the river bottom on this rock, and the camelback explodes. And I look up, and on top of the little ledge that I was climbing on was this coyote, and it looked like it was smiling at me. And I'm like, oh, you're cute.
That's a good one.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Man.
Right?
Now that's a story.
Yeah, that's funny.
That is. That's a good one.
So Cody, you're just getting your YouTube and your videos out there. What is it that you want to accomplish with your videos?
Well, yes, I'm just getting the YouTube up and going. I'm learning YouTube as I go, and I guess where I would like to take it is to show the viewers a different way of treasure hunting. I really want to show people what I do on my treasure hunting trips. I do a lot of stuff in the water. I do a lot of stuff on land.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of survival stuff on YouTube. But here soon, I'm going to start doing my actual expeditions into the mountains for 5 days or 2 weeks, and take them with me to show them what it is I do with the metal detecting and the snorkeling and
That'll be
going
cool.
inside of the mines and a lot of survival stuff with it. So you can take your food out there. Like I said, I'll pack in 5 days of food, but I'll use the land around me to help sustain that, and I'll actually stretch that 5 days of food for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I
That'll
can
be
be out
cool.
the field longer, so I can work a lot more and get a lot better results in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's, I'm the only one I know that does that.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting.
Yeah, very educational.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, what do you feel is the most important thing, if you had to give a piece of advice out there, what is the most important thing to treasure hunting? What do you feel?
Don't forget to have fun.
There you go.
What's that?
Don't forget to have fun.
Oh, yeah. The fun part, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good advice.
Because, absolutely, I have my own little saying. I've had this for years, and it's never easy. It's hardly ever fun, but it's the things you see that make it worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you guys know that you have a miserable day. It's cold, it's windy, you're cut up from thorns or something like that. You've had so many encounters with snakes, and then you pull up a gold nugget. It kind of makes everything better.
Sure.
Always.
It's the remedy.
Remember to have fun and just stay safe.
Yes, that's it. Now, what's... go ahead, Kathleen.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask him if... you do already have your YouTube page up, or no, not yet?
Yes, it's up.
How can
Zach
people...
posted, he posted a link to Cody's the Arizona Treasure Hunter YouTube page, and I do believe the Facebook link.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. That's why I was wondering what the link was to it. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Kathleen, go ahead.
Yes, for the...
So, what are some upcoming projects that you are at liberty to talk about?
Well, I was invited by who I consider my mentors. They're very successful East Coast treasure hunters who dive on the 1715 Spanish fleet, the Spanish 1622 fleet, the 1733 fleet. I was invited by them to come out and dive the 1715 fleet.
Nice.
That's one project that I'm really excited about. And since October, I've been reached out to by 8 different production companies, either to have my own television show or to be a team member on a television show for treasure hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much I can say about that stuff, but it's exciting, and
Sure.
I can't wait for filming to start.
Oh, yeah, just these little projects, that's all.
Yeah. Just a couple
Little.
No big deal.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, a couple little irons in the fire. So we need we need to be looking for you.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
And Cody, I
absolutely.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Kathleen.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I always like to ask this question, and I get a lot of grief of it sometimes, but where do you see yourself in 10 years in respect to what you're doing today with treasure hunting?
I would see myself still treasure hunting.
Okay.
And still treasure hunting, still looking for gold rings and rivers and beaches and gold nuggets in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully at that point, I can wake up in the morning and look at my wife and ask her, well, what do you want to do today? Instead of having to go to work.
Sure.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's where I would like to be in 10 years.
Yes, agree.
Yep.
Living the dream. That's what it is. That's what it is. Just where, yeah. I'm with you, brother. That makes sense.
Well, we'll be looking out for you. You're up and coming, everybody. This is Cody Drake, the Arizona Treasure Hunter. I don't have any more questions. Did you have any questions, Shad or Tim?
I pretty much asked mine. I just.
No, I think when we make it out to Arizona, we need to hook up and go out together.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Now, do you?
Absolutely, that would be awesome.
Now, Cody, I know you said you do desert survival. You also teach desert survival. Is that what you were saying?
I definitely could.
Oh, okay.
I don't do like a teaching business at all, but I could definitely give you a personal class, and
that would be really interesting.
A lot of really neat stuff.
Yeah, it would be fun to go and hang out with you in the desert and do some prospecting and learn some desert survival. That'd be really cool someday. So like I said, I'm with Kathleen. I wish you all the luck, and I'm gonna be looking out for you. I'm gonna check out your YouTube page, and I hope all of our listeners do as well. I know Shad's got the link over there on our Facebook page and stuff like that. And we want to thank you for stopping by tonight, and we'd like to have you on again sometime.
Hey, and tell them, don't forget, Cody. I started up a new segment on Sundays, Lost Treasure. So you never know.
Right.
I might come across one you might be interested in.
Oh, that sounds good. I'd like that.
Yeah. So, yeah. But Cody, thank you very much for all your time. We appreciate it, and good luck in all your adventures. And keep us posted, man. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
awesome.
Been a pleasure. So,
thanks, Cody.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Be safe out there, brother.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good night, Cody.
Good night, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Very cool, Kathleen.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was kind of interesting.
Very, very interesting.
We came across him for the Wandering Buffaloes.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually one of our fans.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Say that.
Patron,
Yeah, he's a patron. And
that's cool.
Just got to looking into what he did, and it was really just a different type of treasure hunting, not your everyday metal detector guy, not that there's anything wrong with that, but everybody has their niche, and I think this is his. I think it's pretty good.
No, that's cool. And I see Shad's got the link to his YouTube page there in the chat room now, so if everybody wants to check that out and maybe give him a subscribe, follow deal there, that'd be really cool. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, his Facebook page, he has a very large following there because starting out with the YouTube itself, he wasn't doing that before. But, yeah, I think it's cool because a lot of people hunt more of the Western 1800 treasures and stuff. I mean, he's going for the really old stuff that's just fascinating.
And using facts.
Yeah, I like the part.
Legend.
I like the part that he said he would document, take you with him on these treasure hunts in his YouTube videos. So that'll be really cool.
Well, now we have another reason to move out to Arizona.
There you go. Yeah, his phone was just giving him problems. I mean, hopefully, hopefully next time, it's a little better. I mean, it's just, it's the joys of live radio. You just never know. And but still, great guest. I really interesting. We'll have to have him on again. Definitely in the future. Yeah, because it sounds like he's got a lot more he could share with us. A lot more stories and.
Sounds like he's going to be busy.
Yeah, it does. So, hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can get him back on again in the future and pick his brain a little more. Maybe even just...
That was really cool.
That was really cool. All right, so I guess we'll just go ahead and wrap it up then. And Kathleen, great job. Really, really great job. And we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to join us Sunday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here, as always. Don't forget about, we'll announce the patron winners, and I think the Crony Club giveaway Sunday, too. I'm not sure. Don't forget to enter the Swiftwater contest, and don't forget to post some toothache, what are them things called? She had memes.
GIFs, memes, pictures, words, I don't know. Just harass him.
Harass Swiftwater on his Facebook page about his toothache.
Swiftwater.
Yeah.
And remember, it's on his Facebook page. If you're not one of his followers, you got to type in Scott Tony. See, that's how you find him. So just a little heads up there. So
Toney.
Yeah. So get him. He needs it. He's got a toothache. So Let's let him have it. All right. And thanks again to Cody Drake for stopping by. Kathleen, Shad, Dennis, great job, guys. Thank you for being here. And I guess on that note, we're out of here. So have a great week, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.